Hey there, and welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as Georgia. So when we left off, we had reclaimed all of our cores, but we have quite a bit to do in this game, so I'm not going to review the State of the Union in too much detail. We can start the next episode with such a recap. Instead, we have to get right to it. The first thing I want to do, because it is a hard thing for me to do, is to delete this fortress. We already have one down here that is capable enough of defending our territory. We can't really afford two in the short term. So the fort in Cartley has to go. Never like doing that, as I think forts are useful, more so than many players, but decision is done. It is over. Next thing we have to do is take our free diplomat and seize the opportunity to make an alliance with Muscovy, which I must say is the earliest I've ever been able to get an alliance with Muscovy. So we shall hopefully have the opportunity sooner than to make use of that alliance. In the near term, though, it is primarily only a deterrence. Offer alliance? Yes, they will accept. And hooray, we have a friend. We're also going to be pulling the diplomat out of the Mamluks' land for the moment. They do like us, but not enough. Maybe they will like us slightly more if we actually set our relationships to threatened by the Ottomans and set our relationship to friendly with the Mamluks. But still not quite enough. 50 away. It will be a few more decades, most likely. But we do need that diplomat for other purposes. Those purposes will be building a spy network in Kandar and Circassia, and seeing which of those we can actually exploit. Aside from that, what I also wanted to do was to get another mercenary up in Tau, because we are going to dive right into our next war. And we need to preserve a bit of manpower because it's starting to tick down a little bit lower than I would like. On the positive side, our power projection is looking okay at the moment. So our goal then is to take out Trebizond and simultaneously Theodoro. We will be taking the land of both of them, not vassalizing either. They don't make great vassals. Circassia would be better. I'm hoping that we can get around to that sooner rather than later. We shall see. The battle in Trebizond can definitely be a little bit unpleasant, though. Muscovy accepted the alliance, and Circassia is no longer a valid rival. We got that strong that quickly. That's a shame. At the positive side, we then eclipse Circassia, so we get another little bonus to our power projection, but we need to pick another rival. I guess we will make it, let me check the allies and see if there's still a way in. The only way I can see in is attacking Biapas or Karaman. And those opportunities might be pretty difficult to find. I'm still gonna make AQ arrival though, I believe. No, we'll make it QQ. QQ will collapse. I'm sure of it. They always collapse, except when you want them to. So, QQ it is. And we'll see about AQ in the future. Because the Great Horde will soon be an option that pops onto our rivals list as well. We do have another mission fulfilled. High income. It's always good to put that off until you actually build something. But then I always forget to do it. So, we will just do it now. And hope that the opportunity to build something comes up. We'll take a couple months then to click buy for the troop to recover its morale. In the meantime, we, amazingly, they like us at the moment now because we're not their rival anymore. That's right. We will start fabricating first on Kandar. The other diplomat will stay here until our war is declared against Trebizond. Alright, we have an opportunity to discover some land here, interestingly. To To gain an influential trading family, or to gain a trader, an advisor we cannot afford. You know what? One of the great problems with Georgia and its start is that you cannot see anything. So even if I wanted to ally with the Timurids or something, I couldn't. I can't see them. Their known world ends very close to their border. Even when you expand over here, it does not grow. So very problematic. Let's see a little bit and see if we see anything interesting. This isn't anything special, but the others aren't anything special either. So let's see what we see. That was not a lot. Oh, that might have been a waste. Then we could have maybe gotten a little bit more trade power in Astrakhan. All right. Our morale is still not quite where it needs to be. We'll wait till just the mid of the month, then we can finally get this war going. And that is about right. Ready to declare war on Trebizond, and then to take Theodora. The outcome of this war will most likely be that the Ottomans warn us, but cannot avoid that forever. They've taken a little hit to their manpower as well. That's rather nice. Declare war, take Trebizond. Another war is lined up. I wish there was a better way to do this, but I could try to lure them in my land. There's just not much of a point, to be honest. Their morale is low. Well, it did tick up, though, unfortunately. I might have to pick up my speed there a little bit again. Taking a while to reach there. Alright, we at least stack wiped them. And the damage was major, but could have been worse. Now we just let this siege tick by. This could take a long time. And we will hope that Theodora's armies are getting stack wiped somewhere. Meanwhile, we send our other diplomat off to build a spy network in Circassia. The Crimean succession. Yay! Better off without Ottoman involvement. Hooray! That is a very nice thing to happen. Crimea will not be a problem. Alright, this siege is ticking by. Let's see how many men Theodora has. They've still got their 5 men pouncing around here and there. The Ottomans have cancelled military access, and they have won their war and taking everything from Byzantium. A royal marriage offer from Circassia. Now, that's a little bit of a quandary, I must say. Do I want to just make them an ally and forget about trying to expand up into there? Maybe do something else with them? Not really, no. They're not that valuable of an ally. They wouldn't help very much at all. Probably would just cause more problems. Alright, let's get a little bit of luck with our siege ticks. QQ has claimed our capital city and has declared war upon Ajam. Some AQ noble rebels, giving AQ a headache. Anything that gives them a headache, I like. We're not losing any money, at least. The Renaissance has come about. Hooray! Countries will be receiving a tech penalty soon. That includes us, which reminds me, while we are talking about tech, that we are on time and that we need to reallocate our national focus to military, despite that we are very short of admin. Once this war is over, we will also do our whole estates thing. I know sooner is better, but you know, I'm not really a min-maxer. I do a little bit of it, but not a ton. We're gonna get our diplomat headed back from Genoa as well, because that is high enough on the relationship there. Now hopefully somebody has access here. That I didn't really think about. But we'll have a diplomat ready to help out if we do not have access. I think Circassia will give it to us. Alright, Siege of Trebizond is over. Let's see if we can get over there. We cannot. So, first thing we are going to have to do is ask for military access with Circassia. Start moving our troop over. Circassia will give us access now. And next, we're going to probably have to ask for access from Genoa. Confirm. But that still could be difficult because they have a fleet that can block us. And they tend to bounce back and forth here forever. We will see if we can somehow punch through before. Not that time. Whoop. That pause didn't work. King's reputation tarnished. Sometimes these pop-ups come at very, very bad times. Wow, wow, wow. Thank God we are a naive enthusiast. We can just take the prestige shit. I'm going to slow this timer down so that I can see this going. And, no, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. They still have that blocked. That is really not looking well. Let's just keep on clicking. All right, come on. Move those ships out of the way. All right, we are going to have to speed up the time and hope that somebody moves those ships. I don't think Crimea is going to give us access. All right, this is a bit of a problem. Will they give us access? Will they give us access? No, they will not. We, in the meantime, have had the situation that our spies are getting spy networks that are a little bit too big. So let's fabricate some claims. At least we can do something on both Sinop. Good. And on, on Circassia itself. Nah, add to God just in case. We can keep them there even for whatever reasons. Tell you what we'll do. Gonna be hard. I will try to improve relations with them and hope that we can get access eventually. Otherwise this war is gonna take a long, long time. And we can get our other spy coming back from Circassia. Alright, our troops are just gonna have to sit here until we can get access. Till somebody gets access. But looks like that's gonna take a long time. We can do other things then while this is happening, such as build a spy network against QQ. There we go. Spy network is up against QQ. They're being more clever this time. They're actually blocking the strait the whole time. And I'm going to see when, if ever, how close we get. All right, we are getting up there. I probably should not have allied them. I should not have made them a rival when that opportunity came up. And then our relations would have been a little bit more acceptable. How are we doing now? 13. The years tick by. Another diplomat from QQ spying on us. What will be problematic too is their troops are definitely going to probably come back around here when we try to get up through Crimea. They're going to somehow get permission, and well, they will have permission because we have it. All right, we are up at 9. I probably could actually lower the maintenance on this, save us some money. Well, it might not be wise actually, now that I reduced that garrison to 0, because they will be sending some people through when we are taking their capital. All right, Crimea, getting close. 4, almost there. And Kandar's spy network is big enough to fabricate also on their other province. We have the whole country claimed now. I don't think we are ever going to actually be able to get there, though. Usually nobody will get permission to cross through the Ottomans' territory since they hate me, they hate Kandar. The only hope is that Kandar's allies somehow get access. Alright, that should be close enough, I think. No, not quite. Still at -1. We are on the 2nd of January. Alright, we're at 0 now, I guess, which means we should be good when we roll over into the next month, perhaps. Ask for military access, confirm. Alright, we have access. And we are probably going to run into a bunch of big rebels up here because it looked like they had a rebel stack somewhere around. Alright, it's up there at least. Let's see if they try to come around. Or whether we get to them. Hey, alright. This needs to be paused. What happened? We have a death, an heir. What has... okay. Georgi has tragically died. Let us pray for his soul and hope for a new heir. Alright. An heir to the throne. Marriage and an heir to... This is, looks like a bug. We have 2 heirs to the throne at once. Huh. I wonder which it's going to end up being. Did our king die at the same time? To everlasting friendship. Alright. We have a queen. 354. That came from the Everlasting Friendship event. Diplomat from Kandar has been building a spy network. Okay. Heir to the throne, David. Heir to the throne, Taimuz. Let's see which one it actually is then. We have unfortunately then also lost our general. Oh, fingers crossed here. Who is our king? King is the same. Alright, we have the halfway decent heir. Well, that is a plus then. I will accept that for sure. I wonder now, though, if we want to try to get this general, we will have to get their influence up to a little bit higher. So let's call a diet. I'll worry about giving them provinces later. They still don't have enough influence, though, so I need to give them a province. Let's see what we've got here. Not a particularly valuable province. One of the new ones. They're all about the same. It's going to have to just be one of these 2 choose. That one does have a trade center, even though it's not really great for the burghers. But we'll still just give them Abkhazia. And that will push them to 47% influence. The nobility gets Abkhazia so that we can request a general from them. And let's take a look at that general. Oof, man, that is about as bad as you can get from a general from the estates, I must say. At least has some siege, but no shock at all. We can't actually do anything with that general for now, unfortunately. But we will hope that the Georgian army goes a little bit further than just Abkhazia, and that we can somehow get a troop built and sent out to help our siege along. Alright, they are unfortunately taking all of our land and going to save Trebizond, but we should somehow manage to get their capital first. I'm going to take the risk and build another, we'll say another mercenary. We've got a little bit of money left at least. Build a merc there. Hope that they don't get stack wiped by this one. Nope, they are moving out. Good, good. Alright, merc is ready. Put the general in charge. Those are some lovely generals. And send him over to help in the siege. Hopefully he will not get intercepted on the way by the rebels in Crimea. I'm going to have to keep a little bit of an eye on that. In fact, I will even slow it down a little bit once he gets up here so that we don't wander into something we don't want to be in. Ooh, that does look pretty bad. He's not going to get through. He's going to have to probably then sit in Kizlyar with the Crimeans for a while. Yep. Just hang out there with the Crimeans then for now. Shame that general can't come to aid in this siege and speed it along. Looks like the Great Horde is at war with Lithuania. I wonder who started that war. Current wars. Looks like the probably was started by the Great Horde. Attacker against. So the Polish are trying to take out the Great Horde. Alright, we really need these pretender rebels to move off anywhere. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's not a big issue, but it would save us a bit of time. Our spy network against QQ has meanwhile taken on quite large proportions. That's what happens when you get distracted. So we will fabricate some claims here on both the provinces, since we probably have enough. Not quite. Alright, let's leave him around a little bit longer so we can get a claim on Yerevan as well. We will hope that maybe some Armenian rebels pop up and liberate it, and we'll be able to more easily get that land. If not, QQ can always run into some other problems. Not in this war against Ajam though, but maybe Timmy's doing great somewhere on the other side there. Improving relations with Crimea can also stop. Not important. We will, however, get a spy network up on Crimea, because we'll soon have a border with them. Alright, time. Clicking on buy, 7%. Now we are losing some money though. I'm going to have to speed this up a little bit. 21%. Oh, and there they come. I really would rather not face them. Let's hope we can get our people out in time. Did we? I do not see what happened to him. He did murder. Well, he got a trait, but I guess that's a plus. Alright. He did not get away. He got a trait from fighting a battle with the Crimeans. Fascinating. Not a terribly... Our diplomat was discovered. We're not going to get that... not going to get the claim up on Crimea then, and the QQ will be a little bit upset with us. But so it is. Still allied with the Ottomans, but nonetheless, we're still going to get a claim up on them. And we also have a new opportunity to get some technology. Yay! Including a military tech that we desperately need, not an option, and a diplomatic tech, which we should get simply because the institution tech penalties are going to be getting higher, and if we get a vassal, we'll want that to keep their liberty desire in check. Alright, let's click on buy then. Finally we get our general, and the minute he shows up, the siege is won. So we can finally go back and take care of Theodora's troops. Hopefully. They won't come back and liberate their capital before we get back there. Getting close. Let's move in there instead. We will probably then... we will be taking a river crossing. But we outnumber them. It's all plains. I don't feel like chasing them around the map for too long. Battle is won. And we did not wipe them though. That's a bit sad. I wonder where they're going. There. Where are they headed? To Abkhazia. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's just head in and hope that we can take them out some way or another. Yep, there we go. And troops are gone. It may be possible that we can get pieces with both of them without having to actually reoccupy those lands and waste the time. Did cost us a bit more manpower. I probably shouldn't have taken that river crossing, but you get careless when you're feeling so powerful, when all your wars are going so well. Let's make a separate peace with Theodora. Theodora, you are now ours completely. And again, yeah, it's a shame not to get a vassal. Having a vassal as Georgia is actually very useful, but Theodore is just not going to be a very useful vassal, so we will just have to take the admin bite and send our demand. Trebizond is now ours, or Theodora is now ours, and we can core it. We've got a bit of war exhaustion that's raising the cost of that a bit. It's a shame because of how long we sat around waiting to get access through Crimea. And now we can make our peace with Trebizond and finally bring this war exhaustion to an end. Sue for peace, same thing. All your land, the whole 1 province, and all your money, the whole 30 ducats. Peace in our time. Excellent. So, we have also completed another mission, expanding Georgia, which will save us even more money for construction costs and give us some base tax production and manpower in the capital. Definitely be completing that then, and hopefully eventually we'll have the admin to tech up and get temples so that we can maybe make enough money to at least feed our troops, if not arm them. Alright, have a claim at least, so that offsets the war exhaustion if nothing else. Alright, peace is upon us. We're getting a spy network up in Crimea. We can send our diplomat back right after, or before the month rolls over, right after I separate out the mercs and delete them. Well, I'm going to leave them for just a second because we're probably going to put in a cut here anyways. I don't think I'm going directly to war again. Manpower is okay though, so maybe I'll want to think about it offline for a bit. Alright, we do however want to at least start canceling some of the military access. Mainly here, cancel military access with Circassia. There's plenty of time till we have to pay the mercs without the month rolling over. Cancel military access in Crimea as well. Alright. We'll even just leave the military access with Genoa for the moment, because that could be useful if we want to reach Theodora through when we are at war with Circassia. Alright, so successful war against Trebizond. Undoubtedly, that has aggravated the Ottomans even further. Yes, now they want even more of our provinces, and they are in another war already. The Albanian War has taken place. I want to check if Venice is still at war with England, but they are not. They are allied to France as well, which I must say isn't looking good for Austria then, if they've got the Hungary, Venice, and France are allied with one another. Muscovy, on the other hand, has done pretty well up here. Took out some of the Novogradian land and is currently at war against a couple more miners in the region. Interesting with Tver. Can't recall how all the alignments start up here, but I thought they were a vassal. Anyways, probably not. I'm probably mistaken. Great Horde is still also at war with Poland, Lithuania, and Mazovia. Allied with the Uzbeks. I want to just send my diplomat here to do a quick check before we log off. Yeah, Uzbeks would still come. I have no claim against them. I could maybe, yes, I can add them as a rival and humiliate them. Might be something we think about then. So, that being said, I will log off now before this gets too long, but you know, we've taken a couple more provinces, we're making them cores, we're making some progress, and when we come back, we'll do a more thorough review of our options and also of the state of the art, such as how are the institutions spreading and such. So, with that, thank you again for joining me, and let's thank our lucky stars that our heir has passed away and that we've got a at least halfway acceptable heir who's ready to take the throne in about, I think, 10 years or so. We might even find a way to get rid of our king in the interim. So, thanks again, and I wish you all the best until next time. Ciao.